The National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. is the largest aerospace museum in the world, having welcomed over 200 million visitors since its opening in 1976. It is a must-visit place for anyone interested in space and aviation. It is located near the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History and the National Gallery, and it also served as a backdrop for the American comedy film, Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, starring Ben Stiller, which was released in 2009. The plane used by Amelia Earhart, America's first female aviator to cross both Atlantic and North America, when she flew over Washington, D.C. with Ben Stiller, as well as the first space-flying monkey that opened up doors for the plane to exit from within this museum are on display here. Therefore, if you've seen this movie, you can enjoy your visit even more. Like many other museums in Washington, D.C., admission to the National Air and Space Museum is free, but you need to book a timed entry pass online beforehand. Entry starts from 10 a.m. at hourly intervals with last admission at 4 p.m. However, since closing time is at 5:30 p.m., it's advisable to reserve your tickets early enough once your travel dates are set so that you have ample time to explore all there is on offer. Late booking may limit availability during preferred time slots. You cannot enter before your booked time but should line up outside until it's your turn. Please note that there's a branch called Udvar Hazy Center near Dulles Airport in Virginia besides its main location in Washington, D.C. While most visitors go to its main branch located downtown Washington, D.C., this branch, which takes about a 20-minute drive from downtown, hosts large exhibits that couldn't fit into their main location due to space constraints, including significant aircrafts of various airlines, making it worth visiting if you're interested in these subjects too. Admission here too is free without need for reservations, although parking costs $15 per vehicle. The main location of the National Air and Space Museum is in the southern part of the National Mall in downtown Washington, D.C. The closest metro station is L'Enfant Plaza, which can be reached via the green, yellow, blue, orange, or silver lines. If you're driving, you can find nearby parking lots or use street parking if there's available space. Street parking costs about $5 for 2 hours, which is relatively cheap. The streets around the National Air and Space Museum and National Gallery tend to have more available spaces compared to those near the Natural History Museum. When using street parking in downtown Washington, D.C., it's convenient to install a parking app beforehand. Once you've found a spot, instead of using a roadside payment machine, you can simply enter your zone number and license plate into the app and pay with your credit card. Using an app helps avoid potential issues like broken payment machines. It also provides location tracking for your parked car, alerts before your time expires, and allows for remote time extensions. Inside the museum itself, consumption of food or drinks other than water is prohibited, but there's a cafe where you can get simple drinks and sandwiches. The main building houses many exhibits including Wright Brothers Flyer, the world's first successful airplane, various aircrafts used in Apollo missions, as well as moon rocks that visitors can touch directly. Neil Armstrong's spacesuit from Apollo 11, when he became first human to set foot on Moon, is also on display along with his famous quote, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." If time permits, I recommend visiting Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History or National Gallery of Art, which are both just a short 10-minute walk away. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe.